So
hello.
When I hear men say things like that, you are not the type of man that a woman can submit to.
Politics as usual.
Yo, welcome back to Politics as Usual, hip hop's #1 debate show discussing all things music, entertainment, and culture related. We got a great episode for y'all. Got the ladies here. Let's go around and introduce ourselves real quick. It's your boy IV.
It's your boy C Buck. I ain't know he was doing this again. It's your boy C Buck.
It's Tiff.
It's your boy Philly Phil.
Courtney.
It's your boy Just Doug.
Yep. Our boy Trey, he's away on assignment, but you know what I'm saying, we holding it down. So, like I said, great episode, and you know we got to get right into it. Donald Trump.
Oh, shit.
Big T.
Donald Trump.
Don.
The Don.
So known as T Daddy.
The Don.
Teflon Don.
Teflon Don.
Big Don.
So Trump had one of his rallies, with his core followers. This was about, a week ago now? Something like that.
Yeah.
So, he was up there, doing his speech, and shots rang out. And, Secret Service rushed the stage. I'm sure y'all know you can't escape. It's been all over the news. But Trump was allegedly shot in the ear. Are we going with that? Has it come out that that's actual fact?
No. I think he got shot.
Okay.
They said he got shot.
I was hearing stories about it being glass, and
Yeah.
so I just want to make sure that we accurate what we saying.
But when it first happened, we didn't know at all.
Right. Nobody knew.
So we was in a group chat. Somebody was like, it had hit glass, and the glass shattered on his ear. Come to find out, they say a firefighter passed away.
Yes. Rest in peace.
Somebody else got shot.
Innocent bystanders.
Got shot in the ear. But
The alleged assassin, attempted assassin, got killed.
They said he tried to climb on top of the roof.
Yep.
It's a lot going on with that thing. Y'all think it was y'all think dude worked on his own, or you think it was conspiracy, or what?
It's definitely not on its own.
The part that's suspicious to me is they say people tried to notify the police and Secret Service that there was somebody on the roof, and nobody did anything before the shots rang out.
Right.
And then also they have been talking about the response time in which it took to actually get him off the stage once they had him down. Like the big security people is like, it was unacceptable the amount of time that it took. And like some people got in trouble apparently, or are in the works of getting in trouble. So those are the things that were suspicious to me. Like, if we know that this man he's a former president, so like he should have top security.
Yeah, Secret Service.
Right. Like they should be on their job. So if somebody is telling you that there's a potential threat, why wasn't it taken serious
Right.
before anything happened?
Yeah.
And then too, like I said, the response time after everything happened.
Yeah.
I've heard giving what's up.
Yeah, I've heard reports that it was could have been like an inside job type situation.
Inside job?
Yeah, like
somebody within the Secret Service or something.
Yeah, but and this is
Really trying to
all
take Trump out.
Well, not really but I mean, this is a thing that he's going to utilize for his advantage for come November for the once the presidential race and the election. So I've heard that. I'm not sure if that's actually true or not, because I kind of equate that it's like Suge being in a car with Pac. Like, nigga, why would I want to get shot? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But something that stood out to me was when the shots was going off, the people behind Trump that were in the stands or whatever, nobody moved. Like, everybody was kind of just stuck. You remove Trump and all his supporters from that situation, and put us out there.
Okay.
Nigga, we ducking, we running for cover, you know what I'm saying? So I was kind of taken back, why is everybody just chilling or just stuck shots ain't, they not used to that or some shit.
Well, I mean, a lot of people aren't used to that. I think that's kind of a culture that we come from. Also, it was a sniper, so you hear the Trump might hear it.
Yeah,
people around him might hear it because it's hidden things.
But
it's loud. The gun is 100 yards away, 200 yards away. You're not hearing that talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm gathering. They're not hearing. That's the reason why I don't think they would react like something.
And that's why they
I heard it on the camera, though.
I heard it.
Was actually
When the camera go ahead.
No, because it's a live mic, so if you hear
picks up.
it's gonna pick up this.
Yeah.
But they not gonna hear it back there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I said, when it first happened, I did think it was fake until you hear about other people that passed away. like I said, got shot in the ear. Plus, like I said, he threw up the fist for Black Power.
That's shit crazy, dog.
That was crazy. Like he threw up
That's the rebel. That's the rebel in him.
Talking about fight. Wait, fight. To Tiffany's point, like, what I mean, you ain't get him off the stage fast. You kind of let him, hey, where my shoe at? You hear him talking, all night like that. It's kind of.
But also, how did his shoe come off?
I guess when they tackled him, I guess.
Yeah. So at that point, Secret Service, they jumped on him, covered him, and they were just trying to whisk him away to safety. So it's like.
But I did notice that. I don't know. They feel like they treat him like an inmate because they took his tie off. He didn't have a tie on. His tie was like in somebody else's hand because he has a red tie. And when he was taking off the thing, the tie was taken off. He talking about his shoes. I don't know if they got to take the shoelaces off or what. I don't know. That's what I don't know. They'll say, let me get my shoes. It's which I would.
No, I'm with you with the crowd was acting like the gunshot sounded funny to me.
Yeah.
And even how the crowd reacted. I don't know, Tim. White people, y'all y'all run from bullets different. I don't know, cause
He leave it up to see, man. Leave it to see.
Nah, as soon as I seen Trump do like this,
I'm gone.
Yeah. Once I seen Secret
black
Service
people,
rush
Tim,
the stage, like,
one
nigga, I'm
person
out.
run,
What
we
you
all
talking
gonna
about?
Run and just,
Not sticking around and see what's going. Hey, where's it coming from? No, fuck that.
We're out of here.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
crazy.
but this is obviously, and this is unfortunate. You know what I'm saying, I'm not, a Trump supporter or anything like that, but it was an attempt on a man's life. So you know what I'm saying, that's unfortunate, and it's not the first time in history that that an attempt was made on a presidential candidate or a former president. And some presidents have been assassinated. So what is that?
You said that, IV, like, we don't want Trump to get hurt.
Not at all.
Yeah. How you think Trump would have acted if that would have happened to Joe Biden?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he would have showed remorse initially, but I could be wrong. I'm just going off the type of behavior that Trump has displayed. Right. It's like when you are op to him, you are op. Sure. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't really showing no type of like.
He's also not that stupid. I think he would have took the opportunity to look like a
president.
A president. He would have. Yes,
you see, I feel like man's son and shit.
Yeah, I don't think that's the case because
I don't think so,
even when he was the president, there were situations where like. You're not gonna say nothing, sir.
It was also
at presidential,
you don't have nothing nice
like,
to
we knew
say.
it wasn't real, but
right.
It was instances where he was presidential. Like we knew it wasn't real necessarily, but he definitely knows how to play it here and there when he choose.
Yeah.
It's sad we live in a world where we got to question everything now.
Yeah, everything. You got to question everything.
You got to question all of everything.
He started a lot of that though. He started a lot of what you question
before him.
It did, but he's the main one that makes you question the news, fake news. So now you hear fake news, everything. You question everything that you're hearing now. He's the one promoting. Hey, they not telling you the truth. Yeah, we might have thought it in our own community or whatever that the news may have been against us, but
he's not telling the truth either. So it's like
that's the reason why he's bigging up the fake news. So because that way he's I can lie all the time because. If I say that the news is fake, there's nobody there to check me.
There's nobody questioning it.
Yeah.
Like does anybody think the attempt on his life or the situation that happened was like in any way a response to what happened up in Capitol Hill in DC back the January 6th?
No.
I think it's just two separate incidents.
I didn't even think about it.
If you ask me, I think it's fake. I think the whole thing is fake. I don't even think somebody got killed for it.
Honestly, I don't think that it's necessarily fake, but I don't necessarily believe it just because y'all said it. Like
it's something.
I feel like we don't know.
Yeah,
I don't watch too much Scandal.
Yeah.
Okay.
I watch
I don't trust nothing with the government.
And I'm not that deep into politics or anything. Never have been. I kind of try to pay attention the older I've gotten to like certain policies and what affects me directly and our community, but. Like, they say politicians is the biggest gangsters, man. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
you gotta watch
they will pull a wool over your eyes in a minute, and they have the power and the infrastructure to kind of make things happen, make things go away. You know what I'm saying? So it's dangerous. It can get real. I'm just glad that it's unfortunate that people were injured. Some people were killed. But I'm glad that former President Trump is alive to and survived the incident. But I do think that he's going to use this as a
the election locked.
You know what I'm saying?
It's locked up now.
As a two.
It's locked in. It's locked in now, yo.
Yeah.
He already won.
Is what makes me question
sure.
whether it is real
sure.
or just a
He already won, yo.
Sure. Y'all seen what 50 did, right?
Yeah, I mean that was trolling, but I think we
Many man.
So you think it's gonna prepare? You think it's gonna
upon
prepare
me
him to win now?
He won, bro.
I think it's over now.
It's over.
Yeah, I don't think
Biden
it's looking
is
good
ready
for
to
Biden
drop
at this
out.
point.
Yeah, I don't think Biden got 4 more years.
He about to drop out of the race.
He ain't got 4.
I'm hearing
Yeah,
that.
they
I don't
say
know if
he's
that's
about
true.
to
I'm
drop
hearing that
out.
though.
He might as well.
and maybe do
He do not got 4 more years in him.
Yeah, and he has COVID right now,
definitely don't
unfortunately.
have
So
4
He don't have 4 more years in him, son.
I think
He gotta go.
I be hearing people talking, man. Look, man. We selling ourselves short, man. People be like, yo, like I'm definitely voting for Trump now. Boom, boom, boom. This, that, third.
About to get shot.
Yeah, like I said, the whole little narrative that you was talking about, like, yo, he went to jail. He got felonies. Then he got
So you
shot.
vote for him because of that.
I've heard people that say that. I'm saying like, yo, that people we cooning for that. So like, people's cooning for that.
So how about this? If Biden does drop out, are you ready for Kamala?
Nah.
The world
Why
is
not?
not ready for that, so it's not gonna happen.
yes, absolutely.
And that's what is going on right now. He cannot drop out because they know that Kamala is not going to win. So who are they going to get to come in between now and November that
right.
is
But I
going
mean, even
to gather more votes?
You in a losing battle.
We in a losing battle.
She's doomed from the start.
Are we ready for Kamala to step up?
She's doomed from the start because she's
Why?
hold on, she's a woman and she's a black woman.
Yep. Oh,
So
I already said, yep,
or
I
a
agree.
woman of color, you know, however you want it, because some people question that, whatever. But the cards are stacked against her. And to me personally, since she's been vice president, I don't feel where she's really displayed enough of her
leadership
abilities, influence. She's been super
What
quiet.
vice president does?
That's what I'm about to say.
Hold on. To be fair, when Obama was in office, Biden was still like actually vocal. He still had a presence in the Obama administration, more so than what Kamala has had under the Biden administration. I feel. That's me personally.
Being honest, a president is kind of just a figurehead for real.
Nobody's debating that.
Yeah.
So if the
Yeah.
president's the figurehead, what you think of vice president? Vice president got no power for real.
It's not about having power. It's just actually like
just be talking,
being vocal,
like being out there. Like we haven't really.
She
seen
said
her
we did it, Joe, and it
I just
disappeared.
don't respect
Right.
how we don't see her
Y'all
until
remember
it's like
who,
election time and
my
she's
bad.
doing some kind of black
What y'all
type
want?
of activity to win us over.
Yeah.
I don't like that because
You know
we
that's
don't
what
see
they
you
do.
any
They don't
other
pander
time.
to us all the time.
We don't see you at any black focused events any other time, but when it's election time.
Yeah, for sure.
And you trying to win us over.
Well, that's what they do. That's part of
it. Yeah.
President. I mean, George
That's why I don't really
George,
care
I
for
remember
her.
who George Bush vice president was.
Dick Cheney. Yeah, it was Dick Cheney.
I don't remember. Yeah, man.
Shoot motherfuckers in the
That's what I'm saying.
shoot motherfuckers in the face and shit.
I'm trying to say,
Your
like,
point is who remembers the vice president,
Yeah.
but it doesn't diminish or doesn't make that their role is insignificant. Because if that's the case,
No.
if that's the case, why have a vice president?
I'm
I have a president
I'm
just a figurehead for real.
I'm not even going there. I'm just saying like, yo, like we don't know we really don't necessarily know what their day to day is, and they're not out there all the time. So a lot of time, the only reason why people are getting, mad at Kamala or saying she ain't doing nothing because she black. If she was, nobody said anything about what Mike Pence was doing.
Nothing.
Nobody ever said what Mike Pence was doing. What issues he talked about.
A vice president.
Only thing we knew Mike Pence about was the fly when he was doing on a little debate joint. Mike Pence ain't really say nothing or do nothing.
Right.
That
You
is
see what I'm saying? So like it wasn't.
But also,
like,
we weren't looking to him to be the next president.
That's the
Yeah,
point. Yeah.
that's fact too.
you said what?
We weren't looking.
We wasn't looking for him
at him
or
to be the next president.
So you
Yeah.
put extra
And-
pressure on Kamala because you're looking for
No,
her.
she.
But
just,
when we voted Biden into office, we knew his ass was old, and so
As
if he
hell.
died, this is
As
who's gonna take
hell.
over, and she hasn't done anything to prove
It's-
it.
And the key thing that we're missing is being qualified. Because let's keep it a buck. I mean, the options that we have to choose between Biden and Trump, it's slim pickings, y'all. Like, we can find flaw in both. However, one is qualified, like actually qualified in terms of policy. The other one actually just happens to be a former president. Don't mean this nigga's qualified at all, because he's
qualified
not.
now.
And got a few years left.
Yeah, he already did the job.
He
Got
did
a
the
few
job.
more
Yeah.
left.
That's what I'm saying. He's done the job. Did he do it well? That's arguable.
don't
Now
think
with
he did it
Biden,
that bad.
some people can argue that point, but the difference is when you pay. Like, I watched the debate,
Right.
and I was focused more so on what they're saying rather than, the theatrics of it that a lot of people got caught up in. But when you get down to the nitty gritty of it and the policy and what affects us, there's one that's like it's a no brainer. But the fact that he's old,
Okay.
it doesn't really help. and the fact that you have a vice president that is still in right sound mind, that's a woman, that's sharp. It's kind of like, man, I'm looking for her to be like, yo, let me take the reins a little bit on old timer, because you kind of like.
Well, she can't do it. Well, she can't do it because
But
he's the
see,
president.
thing is, she could have
When?
throughout this whole thing. I don't know why they didn't allow her to.
Right.
But
I think it's a lot of sexism, personally.
She should have been given more opportunities to be out there in the front.
Yeah.
But when certain things
But
happen.
are we sure she's not doing more than we know she's doing behind the scenes just because the vice president isn't going to be highlighted?
But behind
anyways?
the scenes ain't what get you elected.
Oh, absolutely.
Right, we need to see it.
Oh, well, I
And
don't
that's
even.
where they failed.
I don't. I'm sorry.
That's
I
where
have
they
no
failed in the 4 years. They
hope
did not
for
put her in the forefront.
Yeah, I don't even think about her
Nah,
getting
I'm
elected because
yeah,
I absolutely know that's not
The
going to
realest in me is like, I would be really surprised if she became, you know what I'm saying, the head of our country. But I'm not against it either. But it's just, I don't
And
really
I'm
have
not
much to
against
go
it,
off
against
of. You know, I'm just open
see
for
that.
any type of change that's going to be a positive progression, because the state that we've been in as a country for well over the past 5 years, or probably more, has just been really post Obama. To me, has been like sketchy, but
No,
you know what I'm saying. I mean,
I can't say that.
that's my opinion. That's
I mean,
my opinion, though.
I mean, I get it.
You
I mean,
have your, you know what I'm
I get it.
saying?
The country was doing well because of the Obama administration. That flows you
Oh,
through.
to Trump.
So that flows you through to about 2020-ish.
The pandemic hit.
COVID hit.
Yeah.
Boom.
That's when they.
And that's really when
Started going
stuff
in.
started messing up. So
Now
I mean,
fuck everybody, I feel like.
that it does, but at the same time, I think it's because of the Obama administration.
When did Obama come out?
He was 8 to 16.
But COVID was 2020.
Yeah, so in 16, from between 16 and 20,
4
the
years.
country was still moving. The country was moving smooth
Yeah.
as a whole.
A lot of people was getting money.
Because of the Obama administration. Because you
Trump
don't.
just did a good job following through. Like nobody.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
no.
Whatever president that comes in behind another president, you know, you're kind of undoing what they did. So
you
So
inheriting everything they
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
and you're inheriting.
But it takes a while to
Obama
undo
came
it.
and inherited all Bush fuck up.
Exactly.
shit.
And
And
that's
he had to
what-
fix that. It
Absolutely.
took him 4 years
Yeah.
just to fix
I
that
see what you're
shit.
saying.
So
I see
then,
what
so
you're
then
saying.
it smoothed in. So I'm agreeing to a point where when Trump came in, you ain't really see the outlook of his policies and things of that nature until really 2020, 19, 20, 21.
Gotcha.
And because of them stimulus checks, inflation, everything's up now. Like,
Inflation happened under Biden.
huh?
Inflation happened under Biden.
Because of the stimulus
because of the
checks.
stimulus.
Because of that, you giving out,
We
you flood the
yeah,
streets
he
with
was
money.
going that money out
we end up
there.
paying that stimulus check back and then some. With the,
I'm saying,
And some-
so like, so I'm saying, like all
that's
that,
why I don't want no more free money. Fuck,
all-
you gonna get it back.
all that, like I said, it was our money anyway. So like you sending all that, you flooding jump with flooding the streets with money, and then now the streets is dry.
Now they
Because-
making it
because-
harder for people to get unemployment too.
Yeah.
I don't think inflation is the problem no more because now, because they saying inflation is down.
Inflation is not fucking down
Listen,
because
listen.
eggs is still $2.56
Listen.
for 12
Inflation, inflation could
at
be,
grocery shop.
inflation could be down though, but what store's gonna go back to regular prices now? If I know y'all gonna pay this price, I'm gonna keep it here up high now.
No, you could.
You're not gonna go back down.
It's supply and demand, but
I mean,
Yeah.
but
You're
certain,
not, nobody's gonna go back down just because inflation. If y'all paying this, guess what? I'm gonna stay right here.
with certain things, we talking about like with food. I'm using
Food
for
not
food.
gonna go back down, son.
No, no,
Nothing's
give it-
gonna go back down.
Food has gone down and gone back up. It does that. It fluctuates.
This is not gonna go back down.
All,
But
I
what-
know is,
all-
all I know is everything going up but the checks.
What I'm saying is right
even
here.
Dollar Tree went up.
What I'm saying is like, nah, I mean, like, yo, like,
They ain't changed the name.
inflation only went down. Inflation only kind of settled down within like the last 6 months to a year. Before that, it was steady on the rise. So when they say it's going down, it's still high as a
It's still
motherfucker.
high.
Hoes went up.
Pussy did go up.
Hoes went up.
Pussy, the price of pussy
How
went
much
up.
is
Yo, y'all
it
crazy.
went from 20 to 40? Don't they still take
Last
$40?
time you was on Richmond Highway.
You're not getting. You ain't getting.
How much is it going these
Get some
days?
coochie
You
for
not
Go to
getting pussy
JD.
$40.
You gotta hit JD. Oh, you want a good
I
shit.
want
My
some
bad.
healthy pussy.
I didn't know there were stipulations.
What's the going rate these days?
You pull up on JD, you be like, these the number you bitch.
You know what?
The fuck are you talking about?
Numbers is crazy.
Hey,
once they say you can't go to Cheesecake, you can't take pussy to Cheesecake Factory no more.
You said what?
Cheesecake Factory ain't even in style no more. That used to get you some pussy.
Yeah,
Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, that used to be high end.
Still can.
Not no more.
I don't know about getting you some pussy, but I'll still go to Cheesecake.
I would still go. We can go.
We need a steak for
But
the
that
egg
used
out
to
here.
mean you was
Richmond.
giving us some pussy though.
Out.
Now you ain't giving us no pussy now. Now I gotta take it to Ruth Chris and shit.
Oh man. Y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think about
Red
the Trump
Lobster used to get it
situation
done.
overall. And you know what I'm saying, just any feedback y'all got on that, man. But like I said, I'm glad that, overall that, he wasn't assassinated, and we'll see how this plays out.
Where's politics as usual?
Especially come
For real.
November.
Yeah.
Definitely politics. Phil, take the lead us in this next topic, man.
All right, man. So, actor Columbus Short apologized for saying that black women are untrainable.
Oh shit.
We don't
That's
want
crazy.
your apologies, sir.
Shit.
So apparently he had some
Never
comments.
Y'all on this one.
Apparently he had some comments saying that black women wasn't his cup of tea and didn't know how to cater to men or weren't trainable, etc. So I just want to know what y'all thought about it. Has anybody heard the initial comments? Anybody heard the apology? What y'all think about it? Do y'all think that black women are?
Let's
I wanna
get
hear
there.
from- I wanna hear from
I'm
the
gonna
ladies
get out the way.
Now,
ISO.
I have a couple of comebacks. So
Nobody want to hear from you. Now.
I got a couple of comebacks. So I just want to know what y'all think about it.
We don't want.
Who want to go first?
So
Go ahead.
I read the article
Okay.
because I wanted to know in context, like really what. Okay, so further down, like it gives like a breakdown of a little more of what he said in the rant, and I still didn't really get like where he was going with it all.
Okay.
But like from the comment itself, black women are untrainable. Like I assume he meant like less submissive. The whole rant, just that part right there, it kind of just what. But in my opinion, we submit when we have something to submit to. So if you feel that a woman is untrainable, you ain't nothing for her to submit
Hey,
to.
Tim, leave it right there for me.
Basically, you're not a good trainer.
He not.
I wouldn't call it a trainer because you're not training me just because I'm submissive.
Pop shit. Go ahead.
Because I like to think of myself as a submissive woman when I'm with a man who I can be submissive with.
Sure.
Jill Scott said it best. If you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do.
Hello.
Straight like that.
So
Hello.
when I hear men say things like that, you are not the type of man that a woman can submit to.
Well,
Let Courtney go.
I was just going to read. I was going to read the comments. That he got the comments.
Hold on.
Nobody give a fuck.
I just, I just feel like, when people say things like that, it's like, okay, we don't want you either. You're also a woman beater, so hello, they can have you.
Boys, yeah.
You can
Are we
ass
even
and leave
still
us
checking
alone.
for Columbus Short's opinions?
And didn't you get kicked off a scandal? Like, listen, bro, we don't even. Why is he still talking? Why is he relevant? Who even interviewed him? Who wanted that interview?
I'm gonna keep it a bean, right? Keep it a bean.
Oh shit.
Nah.
Carl pro black, son.
I used to. It's a culture thing, right? I used to date this Dominican woman, right? And I remember went over her house. Her mother cooked for us, so I go and make my own plate. And her mother got mad, like, "Don't you ever let a man make your own plate?" That's like taught in their culture. Like Tiff said, black women gonna submit to the right person. They don't just submit to anybody. Other cultures are taught just to submit because you're a man. Yeah. Black women submit because you are women always been submissive to me. I've never had that problem of, oh, black women is this and they that. I never had that problem. I don't never get that. But black women are not taught, and I feel like it's all fault. They've came across a lot of bitch ass niggas, a lot of weak dudes, a lot of dudes raised by their mother and no father in the house, don't know how to be a man. A lot of dudes ain't never seen love before, never seen how to lead a family, how to lead a woman. So it's hard for just to give your trust to somebody and then you all fucked up in the game. Because a lot of times black women have done that and then have end up on welfare with a bunch of kids and shit because you follow behind the wrong nigga. A lot of dudes are not trained to lead.
All right, real quick. That was a great point. I'm glad
That was a bar.
I love
you brought that up.
That was a bar.
I want to get it.
That's kind of.
Go ahead, Phil. Go ahead.
Nah, I was getting at. That's kind of what he was. It's kind of what he said. He said basically, there's no respect of the black man by black women. I'm not talking about all of y'all, but the majority of you guys were raised without a father, so you have no respect for that. So there's a difference. The Mexican side, the Asian side, the Korean, Japanese, others. Culturally, those women were taught to hold down, but it's more than submissive. It's don't get it twisted. I know how to cut somebody out thoroughly, but as soon as I'm done cutting you out, I'm still making you dinner. You're still washing clothes. You're still cleaning the house. I just that's because that's what we were trained to do. I'm not saying it's all, but that's.
I feel like
That's how
it's like we put it on black women. I think that's just American culture.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
in America, women are not taught to be submissive to. Like women are taught to go out and work also. Not like we don't have a lot of stay-at-home women like that in America. It's not just black women. Like in society, you can't support society over.
I was raised in a 2-parent household
Right.
with influence from grandparents as well as a great grandmother,
Right.
who put the importance on how to be a woman and a wife, but to the right man.
Exactly.
You don't just do that for anybody.
Right.
That person has to prove to you that they can be X, Y, and Z.
And you saw examples of that.
And I saw examples
Right.
of that. And so if it ain't that, I'm not giving you that.
Facts.
I was raised in a 1-parent household,
And you were probably
I
taught the same thing.
And I still fix my man his plate. So I mean,
But do you fix every
I
man
am
plate or just
submissive
a
to the
man?
right man? Because we've either experienced or we watched somebody else be submissive to the wrong man and what it would do to you.
Exactly.
So we're being smart about things. Now I will also say those other races, they're submissive to the wrong men regularly, and they end up going through multiple marriages, or either they're stuck in relationships where they don't even know who they are anymore. You know, those types of things. So.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a lot of other coaches have been taught to take care of families, take care. Like I feel like in our society, we haven't seen examples of that. Like you said, Tiff had an example of that. A lot of us, I was raised in a 2-parent household also, but a lot of people I know have been raised in a 1-parent household, hasn't even seen love before. Don't even know what that is.
Let me speak to that point real quick, and Doug, I want to get your opinion to chime in as well. I wasn't raised in a 2-parent household. I was raised by my mother primarily. My dad was in the picture, but she raised me. Moms did it all, so she was mom and dad, and she was the type of woman where boyfriends came and went, but she was the boss. That's the Leo on her though. So she ain't really she's not going for a whole lot of shit. So she ain't really submitting. However, I learned from her not really what to expect from a woman, but what a woman is capable of. But also as a man that didn't have that constant male presence, how to approach a woman when it was my turn to be in a relationship or just living with a woman and just kind of having that balance.
Can I ask you something real quick?
Sure.
Do you feel like she's able to teach you how to be a man?
No, I had to learn that myself.
Right.
But she showed me how to treat a woman.
Facts.
And how she would want, and how she wanted to be treated. You made a comment earlier. You were saying that, women not accepting a lot of bitch assness and all that type of shit. And then I agree. It does. Your upbringing does have a part to play, but it doesn't necessarily mean because you were raised in a single parent household by a woman, if you're a male, that you don't necessarily know how to treat a woman. I don't agree with that part. I just think that the route that you take to learn is different if you want to learn. Some dudes don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Some dudes actually are okay with being taken care of.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And some women allow that. Some women are okay with that.
That's a fact also.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really about balance, what you're willing to take or deal with. But to your point, C, and I think we all pretty much are in unison. It is a cultural thing, you know what I'm saying, in America, and then just being, black people that, we haven't really been raised, and a lot of the males, to be honest with you, are not present in the home. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be coming from a 2-parent home, that's like the minority compared to being, coming from a single parent home. And it's unfortunate. It shouldn't be that way. Doug, what you got?
I don't know if that's true. Honestly, I'm just kind of tired of the disrespect to our people. From our people, I feel like that's kind of crazy. Because he speaks on black women being untrainable and then mentions other races that easily submit, but you can find cases with every single race of women that are untrainable. It's all about what's being put on the forefront, and I feel like with us, that's what we see the most.
So you think that's the
So you think that's the general
landscape,
thing, but it's like
The grass ain't always green on the other side.
I know probably more black women that hold it down for black men than
that's a fact.
the opposite.
Yeah,
So it's like
But
it's all on what you're being exposed to for real.
Other cultures, they are. I'm saying when I say other cultures, I'm talking outside America. I'm not just speaking on black women. I'm saying white women and black women raised in America. Other cultures are taught to be submissive just because the dude is a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
a fact.
This is just because he a man. Like
I know Dr. Umar couldn't have. I mean, he couldn't have heard this shit. He's like, hell no.
He spoke on it.
He did?
He
Okay.
spoke on it.
And I agree with a lot. Well, a lot of what Dr. Umar says. Not everything, but
I think that my point of view, I get what he's saying. Because black women are strong and hold it down a lot, I do think that with certain men and how they are, it can be a lot for some dudes. Some dudes, like for example, I went to college with a cat. I went to HBCU, and he was like, "Yo, when I got out of school, black women just won't checking for me. Like it was just a difference. Like
he's a clown nigga.
You can say what you just call it one, but it's a lot of.
he didn't attract.
He didn't attract. So
A lot of dudes be feeling entitled. Like,
So,
so
like-
supposed to like you a clown nigga. I don't like you, dog.
I'm saying I get what you're saying, but
Because you an educated one.
I mean I get what you're saying.
Educated clown.
I get what you're saying, but I know it's a lot of but people tend to be attracted to who are similar likes and dislikes. I know a couple of black guys that if they walked into this room, a lot of the women would be like, "No, I'm cool."
Right.
And that's kind of what they get a lot of times when they deal with black girls. So a lot of times, if I'm a straight dude, I gotta go who's accepts me. And with him, it seems kind of he might be on that type time.
He sounds bitter.
If you on that tight time, but you can't down somebody just because they don't
I think
want
that,
you.
I think,
like,
I
you
think
can
he's
have
wrong
your-
for that. I think
you
he's
can
wrong
have
for
your
that.
preference.
Just because somebody, Courtney might not want me, I can't down. Oh, you the worst type of, you can't, you just don't like me. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's but if you run into that, say for example, you run into that all the time with the
That
particular
has to
race,
say a lot about you.
you're not wrong.
Yeah, it's only one common denominator.
but at the same time,
You know what I mean?
at the same time, I'm still me.
I'm pretty sure Court like something different and Tiff like something different. Both of them be like, nah, nigga, you ain't it, you a clown.
Yeah.
You gotta start looking at yourself. Maybe I'm not attractive. Maybe I'm a
It's a
clown.
blanket statement.
I'm
But
just saying.
I get it. But it's but if I don't see myself as a clown, if I just see myself, say for example, like I like anime or I like something that's off.
Black women that like that.
I gotta
You gotta search hard.
Spit it out.
No.
a lot of times
I
you
like
do,
it.
son.
Especially with like black women are not monolithic. Like everybody don't like the same thing. All of them are different, dog. Everybody like different shit.
You
If
right.
There's no way you can tell me all black women don't like me. That don't make no sense. You can't say that. All black women don't like me. No, dog, that's crazy.
But if you say things like that, they're not going to like you.
You're looking for them already.
it
Looking for them
yourself.
not to like
Yeah.
you.
If you're, I was gonna say weird, but if you got
clown.
that
If
low
you're a clown.
of self confidence where
Right.
you say black women don't, you made that statement yourself.
It becomes
We
true.
don't.
Now black women
Right.
are looking
We
at you
don't
weird,
like.
and
We
not
don't
checking
like
for
that.
It's gonna become true.
We don't like that you calling us as another blanket statement about us.
Right.
Like why? Why you can't just say ethnic women don't like me or color? You know, I
You
don't
can't
even
say
know
that.
that's but even
a whole
still,
race
don't.
of women don't like me. You
Like-
cannot say that. That don't make
There's gonna be
sense.
somebody that fuck
That
with you.
somebody that like you said anime. I know plenty of black women that like anime. It's somebody that likes that goes to them conventions, all that shit. It's somebody for everybody. You just don't like black women and you make an excuse.
This
Not-
one-
not
I'm talking.
about
I'm
you.
talking. Yeah,
I'm not talking about you.
This is my last little tidbit on this, and I'm good on this topic. But most of the guys that make these comments like this, because he wasn't the first, and I'm sure he's not gonna be the last. Have a thing where they need to be in control anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? That if you remove the race aspect from it, I think it's more of a control freak type attitude.
It makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? I've never really had that. I don't identify with that. you know, I know when to step up, when it's time to step up, but I'm okay with the woman, my lady, you know, being in control of certain situations. It's just having that that trust in your partner to be like, all right, you got the wheel on this one, I'm passenger seat ride, and vice versa. I don't think it makes you less of a man if you're not in that driver's seat at all times. That's my personal.
For sure.
But, you know,
That's
like I
the other
said-
thing. A lot of these niggas beta males and shit. But
Say again?
They beta males.
Yeah.
But go ahead with
It's like too much alpha. You know what I'm saying? You got to know when to turn that shit off, dog.
Yeah.
Like that shit ain't always needed.
Yeah.
But y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think about, you know, Columbus Shorts.
Unless you're a clown
take.
nigga, I don't want to hear your comments.
Yeah. Like speaking of relationships and, you know, dynamics. So Megan Good, you know, she got the movie out, The Voice in the Black. Yo, I gotta hear what y'all think about this. Kendall, you might have to chime in on this one too. I'll pull your card on this one. So Megan Good and what's the guys? Jonathan Majors. They're in a relationship, high profile, whatever.
Shout out to
Michael Ealy, who was her co-star in Think Like a Man. She's been going on record as saying that they're good friends. They were out in an event. I think it was for Divorce in the Black. Michael Ealy approaches Megan Good. It's a viral clip, so you can go online and see it. He approaches her, gives her a hug, picks her up, twirls her around.
Damn.
Jonathan Majors is standing right there,
front of her
looking
dude.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now, the word is...
Like he eat porridge all
The
day.
word is Michael Ealy...
Dressed like he eat porridge all
The
day.
word is Michael Ealy greeted Jonathan Majors beforehand. That wasn't documented or caught on tape. So,
I don't make it no better.
Yeah.
but the part that the world seen was him twirling his girl around, acknowledging her. He bypassed Jonathan Majors, dapped up some other dudes, and then comes back and takes a group picture. So, you know, that took a life of his own. People in the comments going crazy on social media. So I have to get y'all take on this. Was Michael Ealy wrong, friend
No.
or not? You know what I'm saying? Greeting his
who wrong?
Michael Ealy. Was he wrong?
No.
Like, Ealy wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
No.
Chill out.
Megan Good was wrong?
Megan goes.
No.
Nah.
Oh.
yeah.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so let's hear it. That's what I'm here for.
Here
Let's
we
go.
go.
It's her place. Because Jonathan Majors can't make a scene out there when that happened.
For sure.
I mean, he could have.
Nah. He gonna look crazy.
Right.
He's
not
gonna
supposed
look
to.
crazy, but he looked crazy too, standing right there.
I feel like if I'm
He
with my
definitely can't. What's he
nah,
call
so
it?
after what he didn't just
Yeah, he gotta-
and
He gotta play it cool.
He gotta play it cool.
Oh, yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
if I'm out there with my lady, I'm giving off a certain energy
Sure.
that ain't no nigga feel comfortable like twirling my girl around and shit.
Yeah,
No wild shit. But I feel like if the dude feels that confident that she gotta kinda give him this joint right here, like, nah, we ain't doing that. Like, she gotta be the one to make that statement for him.
Question.
She's
I hear what you're
representing him
saying.
at that time.
Do you think, or does it implicate the fact that by him being comfortable enough to do that in front of Jonathan Majors means that they had any type of sexual relationship?
That's what it implies. I can't say
It does imply that?
Nah.
No.
Because she turned into the opera when he can't. Oh!
No,
And all that too much. Don't ever do that to no nigga. Like, nah.
Think about it in the
Y'all
video.
get me mad.
You
Go ahead,
actually
go ahead.
Y'all get me mad,
you
son.
see him pulling apart from Jonathan first.
Okay.
You catch that at the beginning of the
right at the
video. You
beginning.
catch him pulling.
To me, that
apart
makes it
from him.
worse.
And they do have like where they show the whole thing where they were hugging. They like were telling each other, you know,
Jonathan
this and that.
Majors and Michael Ealy.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
so that's what happened before that. They had their little thing, and then listen.
That make it
if,
worse.
If it was your brother,
Definitely
if it
make
was
it
her
worse.
brother that walked up and did that, that wouldn't have been questioned.
Nah.
Yeah, but that's
see,
not. That's
it-
not.
But if
he
she
the
looks
brother.
at him as a brother, but if she looks at him as a brother,
That don't mean
we
shit.
all have a
That don't
brother
mean
or a
shit.
sister that we look at as pure blood.
For sure.
Yep.
But
So if we greet them, I haven't seen you in a while. What's up, little sis? Type of thing. I don't, because
He didn't
his
do that.
hands wasn't on her butt.
He didn't do that.
His hands wasn't.
Michael Ealy is a sex symbol. He
Is
makes
he
it.
really still? I mean, I don't know. Whatever.
He's a.
But
I mean, some people, consider him.
like niggas like.
no, he
alright,
definitely is sexy. But I wouldn't say
hold
sex
on.
symbol. But
I see what you're saying, but then with you bringing that up, that seems like that could be a self-esteem thing, though.
yeah,
Either way, son.
Because, I mean,
Nah, yo,
and
this-
if she wanted to be with him, she could have been with him.
I'm not
and then she dapped the boy.
Listen, I'm keeping it a buck. If that, I'm putting myself in the shoes of Jonathan Majors at this
Okay,
point.
what you doing?
I know who Michael is. I know who he's perceived as, generally as a sex symbol or whatever. But to be honest with you,
And you dress like
if
you
I'm
eat
standing
pork all
right,
day.
hold on,
But you dress like you eat pork all day. Look how you dress.
I'm not dressed like that. I'm not dressed like that. I'm just saying I'm putting myself in the position
just saying.
of where he's standing. I'm not threatened by Michael Ealy. Like, so if Michael Ealy's right here,
Exactly.
and he's greeting Megan Good, and I'm standing right here, I'm not. My confidence level is I'm me.
I got you,
For
but
sure.
you also
So I don't really
He's
give a fuck
also
about
Michael
Michael
Ealy.
Ealy.
He's lifting up my bitch.
And
But-
also, but I don't want to cut you
tripping.
off, IV. I've been out with you. You are Michael Ealy in a lot of these situations.
No, I'm not. Don't do that.
You picking a girl?
No, I'm not.
I can see that.
I done we've been out.
That's a fact.
After you walk, hey, girl, I'm like, hey,
That's a fact.
But there's a difference. Hold on. there's a-
after you get
Phil,
it.
that's a fact.
Got to relax.
So you
That's a
are,
fact.
so you are. And I noticed that you say you wouldn't be threatened, but a lot, more often
You're
than
on the
not,
side of this fence.
you're the opposite. You're on the opposite side
No,
of
I'm
the
not
fence.
because
That's a fact. Nah, that's a fact. I'm going for you. That's a fact.
Phil can speak. That's my man with like what 20 years now. So I get what he's saying, but I can't help the fact I know a lot of females.
Okay.
That's fine. But at
Don't
the
lift
end
my
of the
bitch
day,
up and twirl it.
I read say, don't pick my girl up, dog.
What do they do?
Don't pick my girl up.
But if y'all
the point that I'm making real quick is just we don't know the
would-
dynamic
Right.
of their relationship. Yeah, we know
I know
they've done
it
a
now.
movie. Hold up, yeah, we know they've done a movie before.
They
But
started
we don't
movies
know how often they talk or just how close they once were. I got from the video, they were genuinely happy to see each other. Like, oh shit,
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? So
They definitely was.
if I'm Jonathan Majors and I know to some extent of their relationship, whatever, I'm like, I ain't tripping off that because at the end of the day, you coming home with me.
Right.
But it was a long.
And
I agree.
he did nothing in the video that warranted like, yo, let me holler at you, bro. I felt like it was, he picked her up. He like genuine happiness or whatever. They all came in for a group photo. Jonathan Majors did kind of look like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He did
I
look
can't believe we're about to take a photo. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Come on,
But
He did look awkward.
No,
he's just an awkward looking dude to me.
Yes.
I too felt like it was a genuine happy to see each other between Megan and Michael.
Right.
But I felt like Jonathan really felt the way about it. Like his
sure.
facial
Oh, it probably was a
expressions and
conversation
his
in the
body
car.
language,
For sure.
it
I
was
don't know.
showing
Look at
he
that
really felt it.
smile.
Yeah, right here.
that's for the camera.
But
But that's right after the
The way Michael
he's funny.
Ealy even asked for be like, look out, homeboy, like come take a picture of us. And got his girl
do
like
this?
this and shit.
She's leaning
and then he
towards
took his
his
time.
way.
Like he had to get his stuff together for the picture. No, literally.
They look like
Dead ass, yo.
what the fuck? No, sir.
Dead ass, yo.
I don't know.
Dead ass, yo.
Look how
Hey,
boys
Doug,
dressed.
what you think, man?
Hey,
No, you out with your,
I ain't got
your
Hey, look,
lady.
I ain't got no self-esteem issues, dog.
At all, right?
But don't pick my girl up.
and twirl her.
That's crazy.
We're not doing that.
There got to be some type of respect here, yo.
And don't scream for no niggas. When you
How
with
does
girls.
that-
Hey,
Don't ever
like
say
dead
that.
ass, like
Though.
why you
Okay,
screaming?
Chris
Like
Brown or
you
whatever.
screaming more
Don't
for him than you do for me, yo. What's
What
going on,
if,
yo?
what if that's her male best friend?
That's
For sure, that's cool. Don't pick my girl up, though.
I got female best friends like that. If she were, I would never in front of they nigga
Yeah.
Pick them up.
pick them up and twirl them.
Well, so if the
That's
nigga- if
crazy.
Are you even a
We
pick
might
him
as
up
well
and
fuck-
twirl
we might
type
as
of
well
I'm
guy?
gonna pick up and between when the nigga's not around.
Probably. It's respect thing. That's respect. That's respect.
That's respect. What
He
Michael
not
did was
around.
respect.
I'm gonna do it when he ain't around, but he
No.
dead.
Hold on, I
And
got
That
it.
makes
face?
him sneaky.
Kendall, what you think? You ain't got to be long. Well, just tell me what you think. You
Thank
think
Thank
it's
you. That shit wild.
It's a
yo.
time and place.
Not even that. It's just crazy.
So even if Jonathan Majors won't dare, and
It's still
And cameras around, that's our line.
He knows that she's in a relationship.
Yeah.
And you doing all of that stuff, and he's right there. You out of line.
Yeah, the pockets.
Insane.
Put your nuts on the table, man. That's what it is. Nigga.
Yeah, he let her know, like, I used to fuck this joint. He let that.
Basically.
I feel like
Basically,
the media
y'all-
put the spin that they wanted on it, and now it's just.
Nah,
what
he
people
put the spin
see.
on it. He spent their ass around. He put the spin on it.
yeah,
You can't tell me they ain't
that's
fucked
hilarious.
Okay, so you
petty.
keep saying that, and I don't know 100%, like, but when she was filming the movie, the Hot Think Like a Man,
Think like a man, yeah.
she was celibate.
Yeah, all right.
She's done plenty of interviews. She's talked about it. She was celibate because that's when her and Pastor Dude had just started dating.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was celibate before she got with the Pastor Dude. He was also celibate. They were celibate for a while before they got married, and then boom. So unless
That's what she
slept with
said.
him before, like, you know, early.
They've done movies since Think Like a Man.
What?
But since Think Like a Man, she was married.
Okay,
They did Think Like a Man too.
They did Think Like a Man too, and I don't think they were love interests in Think Like a Man,
No,
but
they
it was.
They weren't.
But they did the Intruder, the Intruder movie. They were the leading.
I think she was still with Pastor Dude then too.
Yeah.
Pastor Dude probably wasn't fucking, but Megan good.
And I don't know what Megan's doing behind closed doors, but
Pastor Dude probably wasn't.
but to the public, she's always had like a good girl image for the most part. She's a sex symbol, obviously, but you never
She
really
doesn't
heard
have
Megan
any horror
Good's name
stories.
mixed or now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, whore the fuck. I ain't say she a whore, but she Michael Ealy probably fucked. When you
But Michael
scream
Ealy
for a
gets
nigga-
what I'm saying. That he gets the. He seems like he could be a
Scream
savage.
for a nigga, like don't scream for the nigga. She said, like
That's crazy.
How she doing?
you can't scream for a nigga with me.
If she went an octave
you all right?
lower, would have been
Before the nigga come around, hold on, you all right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, you screaming and shit.
I just
That's
like to
crazy.
scream. I mean,
Yeah.
I bet you do.
I scream when I get excited.
know you like to scream too. That's crazy.
Wow.
It's wrong.
He heard that scream before.
He heard, definitely heard. Yeah, he looked at it like,
Like,
oh yeah, I'm
oh,
used to
sound
that.
familiar, huh?
You know how it go.
Bitch.
I remember when I used to do that.
Yeah.
Yo, this joint was funny.
I don't think-
I knew I couldn't wait to
Bro,
talk
I
to y'all
don't
about that.
think Jonathan Majors is fucking making good. She probably still selling
Aight.
to that nigga.
Let's move on.
They don't. You ever seen them like together? They look awkward together.
I mean, he's an
Even in
awkward
this
looking
picture, even in this
person,
picture,
though.
they look like they not.
I never would have pegged. I never would have put them together.
Ever.
But they seem to be rocking though.
They growing on me.
Yeah, they seem to be rocking.
They growing
They
on me.
I mean,
not fucking.
as long as it's not a thing that where
not
it
fucking, IV.
it turns out that
He's not.
it's like turns into any type of domestic thing, like he was linked with the previous girl he was dating or whatever.
You think they
Like,
fucking?
I'm not sure. I don't really care though.
Absolutely.
If I had to
Why
put-
we
you gotta put
asking?
your money on it. You think they fucking?
At this point, how long they been together? I'm sure he probably done had sex with her. I'm sure,
Yeah.
You
but
think they
I
fucking
don't.
done?
I don't know.
Hey man.
They not fucking.
Yo, we had to take a quick break from the episode to let y'all know some important information. First and foremost, if you're interested in becoming a sponsor for Politickz as usual, our email to contact us is at the bottom of the screen here. Make sure you hit us up and we'll get back to you. Let them know about the merch.
Also, if you want to support us and buy some merch, that also is at the bottom of the screen. So go ahead, click that, support us, buy some merch. Do what you gotta do. Do that.
So you follow us on Instagram at Politickz as usual _podcast. So you can stay updated with the show, and we got bonus content as well.
Facebook. Politickz as usual podcast. Follow us on Politickz as usual podcast. We also have a group called Politickz as usual. Both of them on Facebook.
Of course, when it comes to the YouTube, Politickz as usual, all caps. Follow us, subscribe, comment, like. Whatever you don't like, feel free to comment. Let us know what you don't like. Spotify, check us out over Spotify. Check us out on Apple Podcasts. Anywhere you listen to your podcast, we there. All right?
5 stars.
Yeah, 5 stars, 5 thumbs up, whatever, show us some support. Now back to the episode.
Well, y'all let us know what y'all think about the situation.
That's his Coretta Scott, son.
Phil, wild boy. This nigga trying to put me to Michael Ealy and say, what type of shit?
My man.
I ain't put you to Jonathan Majors, nigga. I ain't say you was Jonathan. I thought that was better than the.
I mean, I put me in it though. But anyway, moving on to sports. Bronny James. Obviously, we know that's LeBron's oldest son, his eldest son. He was drafted by the LA Lakers. So he's actually officially on the same team as his dad. What's y'all take on this? Is this nepotism involved in this play? Obviously, I feel like LeBron had major influence for this decision happening. But what do y'all think? Is it a good thing? Is it not so good thing?
It's definitely nepotism, and it's a good thing. Fuck it. Like,
Okay.
That's what you work hard for. That's what you do everything for to make sure
Facts.
your kids can get whatever the fuck they want in life. You know what I mean?
okay.
My kid want to play basketball, and I'm the best basketball player in the world.
Huh?
What?
Oh,
Best.
you're saying LeBron is okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got
Not
you.
Bronny, no.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
I'm LeBron, and I'm the best basketball player in the world, and my son want to play basketball. Guess what he gonna get to do? Play
basketball.
fucking basketball
With me.
with me.
I don't agree with that. I feel like working as LeBron James, him giving his son any of the businesses that he starts, any of the money that he makes,
Cool.
You don't want that.
but getting him a spot on a team that other people who worked hard for can't get on,
Blame your parents.
absolutely not.
But who's to say he didn't work
Yeah,
hard?
Bronny worked hard. Yeah.
We've been watching
It's
him.
more qualified players though.
What
It's
I'm
more
saying is-
qualified
Okay.
players.
I
for sure.
haven't seen no clips of the boy where they
He's
was
not.
like, Ooh.
There's no hype around Bronny James.
Like
Keep it a buck.
Like
I mean,
none.
Y'all crazy.
outside of
Yeah,
the name.
I've never
Y'all
seen
just-
it.
y'all chatting, yeah.
That nigga
It does.
averaged
Just
5
keep it a
points,
buck.
son.
Bryce is a better player than Bronny.
He a better player, but Bronny.
That nigga averaged 5 points in
Like,
college.
Bronny's not really
But Bronny
Bronny's
is
right.
talked about
What?
for a reason, dog.
because his
Because
name.
he's
Because his
his
last
son.
name.
Look that
But
shit up.
if he was a bum, like Jordan kids was bums.
But they
Won't-
won't have.
won't nobody talk about them. They didn't get in the NBA.
But also,
They played in college. They probably wanna play.
It wasn't social media like. It
And
wasn't-
Jordan, like, nigga, y'all gonna earn that shit. Y'all ain't. You ain't.
You know Jordan ain't giving his kids shit like that.
Nah, but anyway, but
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
I do think Bronny could have benefited from playing a little bit more college ball. He's going to see once he comes into the pros that it's a whole different ball game. And yeah, when you out on the floor, dad or not, you know what I'm saying, you still need to prove yourself. You know what I'm saying? And the NBA don't really give a damn about who your dad is. So when you get out there, it's like, let's see what you got, young boy. So
That's all facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been watching him in the summer league.
Oh yeah.
You know, okay.
He don't really.
I'm not really impressed
Yeah,
yet.
he's all right.
But you know,
He had a couple good games lately though.
I can tell you got good basketball IQ.
He could be a good role
but
player.
I
So
do
what's
The thing is nepotism cool. I'm cool with nepotism. I feel like that's what got a lot of other coaches ahead of us
Facts.
because we ain't have shit to give back to our kids or get our kids and shit. So now, hey, my son want to play basketball. I could get him on the team. What I look like nah, you.
I'm cool with nepotism
Fuck
if you
that.
earn it.
I'm cool with
That's not
nepotism.
nepotism.
Keep up.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
I can, yeah, it is because I can
prove
still
it
look
to me
out.
that
I can
if
still
you
look out for my
qualify,
son or
exactly.
daughter, and put them in position. But you still have to show me that you're worthy of that position. It's not just I'm gonna look out
So
because
you would give it to somebody that's more qualified than that person. If
they're more
and
qualified
that's
than my
not
child for
nepotism then.
sure.
Nepotism is,
But it could be
I'm
a
related.
setup too.
No.
for
What
failure.
I'm saying is,
Because
it
now he has
could
to
be
keep
somebody
up.
that's I'm not
He has
related
to
to, and
prove
it could be my child up for the same role.
Who's more qualified? You gonna give
If
it to
that person is more qualified than my child, I'm
Not
giving it to them.
Right, that's not nepotism.
Right, but what I'm saying is, I'm not against nepotism, but my child's got to show me that they're deserving of that spot.
To me, you kind of against nepotism because that
Yeah.
job still got to show you. Nepotism is I'm giving it to you because you my son, because you related to me.
What you do
That's
with it is
giving
Well,
up
I
to
guess, I guess I'm against.
You
that.
against that nepotism?
I mean,
Okay.
I'm for nepotism. Also, I always say we average 5 points. Russell Westbrook again. They stayed multiple years. Russell Westbrook and Jimmy Butler averaged like 5-6 points their freshman year. So I mean, like it's precedent for players.
They like you said, they came late. They didn't get
They came
drafted.
later.
Averaging 55 points.
Also, we got to look at what's our expectation for Bronny. If he's like, for example, if he's Gary Payton II, if he's that type player, is he a bust or is he? Did he
Y'all getting on
I think
that.
I think he's
he's some
overachieved
shit.
if he
I
get to that
agree.
point.
All right, cool.
I agree some
All right,
shit.
all right,
what I'm
cool.
saying is talking towards nepotism. We had the question:
I was
is nepotism
asking-
cool or not?
and I
is
said
he gonna
yes.
be good? He's some shit. No,
All right.
he's not gonna be good. Go ahead.
I just gave you
Go.
examples of people that, you know what I mean,
They didn't get drafted when they had 5
comparables,
points.
and then also
They wasn't comparable. You did a bad job.
he's playing for the Lakers. He's not playing for a regular organization. The Lakers, top to bottom, is full of nepotism. They got nepotism in the front office.
Yep.
You got front of it in the ownership. Like you say, you got
all through the NBA.
all through the NBA, but the Lakers specifically, like, know what I mean, like,
Well, whose
like
call was this though?
it was Brian call.
Oh, okay.
But
I
it's-
wanted to make sure you was gonna say it right.
But at the same time, like you got Kirk Rambis and his wife running the day-to-day operations of the company. Like
Yes,
the Lakers,
they
Say the
So-
owner's daughter is the owner
They
now.
don't see no
Like,
error in it.
Yeah,
he's
so
the
like I
owner.
said-
Yeah, I mean, Kirk.
that's normal. That's kind of halfway normal. But like I said, the front
That's
office-
nepotism, though.
But it is. You're right. So with the nepotism, I'm all for it. So like I said, if you have a business, you able to pass your son or daughter the business. That's what most people do.
if they want the business.
If they want it.
They want
and Bronny wants to be in the NBA.
So guess what? You in the NBA
He was
then.
good enough to get a scholarship. Good enough to be whether or not
In
you
the
thought whether or not you thought he was good enough to be in the McDonald's All American game. He showed up in the McDonald's All American game. Let him play.
I heard that
Second
part
round
of-
pick.
Part of what LeBron's stipulation was for getting his son there was, well, that's what they saying. I don't know how true it is. They saying if you don't draft my son, this is LeBron to the Lakers organization. If you don't draft my son, I'm not returning to the Lakers for another season. Better yet, I want to trade to Boston. Not sure how true that is, but he
That's
basically flexed and used
don't
his
sound true.
influence to get his son.
As you
'Cause
should do.
I heard that the Lakers were against it initially, but LeBron being LeBron and having the mega influence and power that he does, like, make this happen, or I'm not coming back.
As you
So
should.
question.
And I'm with that.
Do you think that he would be stupid enough to put his child out there only for his child to fail, though? Like, obviously, he must see something in his child that he thinks can be, to prove to be great. Because he knows, he has to be smart enough to know.
Yeah.
Pressure is on him now. He has something to prove.
I think he has supreme confidence in his child, in the fact that he's going to give his child the tools to be successful. Does that mean that he's going to walk in his father's footsteps? That remains to be seen. I personally don't think so.
Let me ask you this, Court, real quick.
He's going to be set up nice.
You ever seen somebody with a child and they be like, man, he's gifted, he's special. You be like, man, little kid, dumb as shit. The parents be blind to really how talented their kid is.
Yeah, I just be out here calling people kids dumb as fuck.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They dumb as shit. And my child's gifted it.
You repeat it.
Hey, what's 1 + 1? Cheetos. You know what I mean? Nigga dumb as shit.
At least he didn't say the R word. At least he didn't say the R word.
Green.
Oh,
Nigga
man.
dumb as shit.
The views of Z Boogie are not fully supported by the politics.
So
I'm just saying, people be blind. He might really think his
people
son
think
is
their
nice.
kids can sing when they can't.
You know what I mean?
I get it.
So he probably think it's something really nice. Oh, I'm gonna give him.
I'm a realist with my children. You gonna know today.
You gonna know that
don't make
your
sense.
forte.
I mean, I think most parents kind of know, but
Most parents what?
I think most parents know. That they don't know. Like for example, if you got
fathers, maybe mothers.
If you're paying attention,
you pay attention. like for example, like I know we off topic a little bit, but say for example, we might can bring in the next topic, segue to the next topic. Like if you got a real smart kid and then you got a real kid that's may or may not be as smart. The smart kid, if they get straight A's, maybe like good job, keep it up. The kid that may not be as smart, he gets C's.
You happy for?
You might be happy for that kid. Your expectations changes with the kid. So if you know your kid and C's are the best your kid can do, you know in your heart. And you know you got this other kid.
I didn't see parents blame the teacher because the kid is getting bad grades. They blame the teacher. I know my kid's smart.
I get it.
It got to be the teacher.
I mean, but in their case, they may not be settling. Like for example, even when I graduated, it was some kids that was like when they graduated, they just got a good job, and then other kids got, I'm proud of you. Because they know good and well this is
supposed to. This is the most you're gonna get.
Yeah,
this is the big.
So it's a difference. Like I said, some kids, like I said, when they walk across the stage, the principal may give them a hug. Yeah, because they know
this
you might not have supposed to be there.
Yeah,
to work.
But then
have you not seen the parents?
You right.
That's blind to the facts.
Blind like a motherfucker.
It's the perfect segue into the next topic. We talk about parenting. Now, off the James family.
Yeah.
And shout out to them. Like I said, shout out to them.
Shout out to Brian.
But parenting, is there a, because all of us primarily 80s baby, with the exception of Doug, 90s baby, hold it down. 90s, two 90s babies, okay. 80s and 90s up in here.
No.
So,
relax.
Is there a difference in the parenting style? And I think everybody up here is a parent except myself, but the parenting from the way we were raised to now and how you raised your children, what's the major difference? What is, a lot has changed in the world, obviously.
They've taken control from us.
Are y'all considered soft parents?
I'm a gentle parent with a little bit of cuss in me.
What is that?
So like I gentle parent, but I'm gonna tell you sit the fuck down if I gotta tell you too many times.
If you push. Okay.
Yeah, like
if I gotta say
I'm a gentle
down,
parent,
I might follow with a hand.
9 times out of 10. But if I gotta say it again, you gonna get a cuss word in there.
Okay.
But I don't put my hands on my kids. They just get a cuss word. And
okay, so you don't believe in,
nope. We had
or anything like that.
When my daughter was 4, I had like popped her for something and she like was distraught. So we sat down and she was like, I really don't think that I want to be popped anymore.
How old she was?
4.
The fact that she's thinking at 4.
But
that.
But that's another thing.
We didn't get a chance to think.
That is another thing.
Exactly.
As a gentle parent, I foster open communication with my kids.
Sure.
Like they can talk to me about how, like we talk about our feelings. Like tell me how you feel. So that's why she felt comfortable enough at 4 to tell me, I don't think I want to be popped anymore. And so so how do you want to be disciplined when I tell you not to do something and it continues to happen? And so at that time it was like a talk or a timeout. And now it's like devices or things get taken. You can't go to your friends. Stuff gets taken. But
right.
Yeah, I don't do to put my hands on you.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, I don't put my hands on my kids either.
Okay.
Well, my girls really, specifically, I got 2 girls. Only because my main reason for not doing that was because I don't want them to equate like a man putting their hands on them and then loving them, and then like as they get older, they use that as like like when they start dating and stuff like that, and if they come across a situation with DV or something like that, it's like I don't want them to be like, oh, I still love you even though I'm putting my hands on you.
Right.
Oh, my dad used to do the same thing. So it's like,
Okay.
I heard that before.
I identify the same as a mother of all boys. See, I got teenage boys, so ain't no putting your hands on them no more. They taller than me.
yeah.
Right.
For one just turned 18, so
Has one tried to ever like roll up on you or like kind of like stick their chest out
do that to
like?
they-
I ain't gonna say he did too much as far as trying to roll up on me, but that's when I'll say when my son was about 16 years old, he moved with his dad. It was more so I felt it was time to go.
Yeah, it's time
When
to
I take your phone from you, I'm not going back and forth with no child. Listen, I'm a single mother. I take care of these bills. I'm not arguing with no child. When I tell you I got your phone, that's all it is. Now, when they were little, yeah, they got their ass whooped. I'm not against that. You know what I'm saying? But because I have teenage boys like you, I don't want them to think that it's okay for a female to put their hands on them either.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want them to grow up and end up putting their hands on women because their mom was smacked. Because it's not too much I can do to them now, but smack them or something that's going to really piss them, or be some kind of punishment. But I don't believe in punishing my kids out of anger. If I punish you, it's because you need to learn a lesson.
Sure.
It's never going to be like if you messed up. I ain't gonna say messed up my makeup because they're boys, but say you did something that was to something of mine, I'm not gonna beat you because it was something of mine. I'm gonna beat you because there's a lesson behind it, if there is a lesson.
Sure. Okay.
But
See,
yeah.
Phil, y'all got to take.
You said I feel the difference from then to now. I feel like we grew up a little faster than the kids today. I feel like because
Oh yeah, definitely.
like I even heard like you don't think so? Well, you don't know no better. But I heard like I heard a story like a woman went on a cruise, right, and left her kids at home.
Oh yeah,
They was like 8 or 9 or something like that.
trash.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. My mom could have did that and just left some money for us to go eat. We'd have been good. Like these kids today they calling social service. They can't handle that.
Wouldn't know
shit.
what to do.
Yeah, they didn't know what to do. Nigga, my mom used to work nights.
Right.
I had to come. I had 2 little brothers, 1 little sister.
So
I
you
came
had
home and take care. Like 10 years old, I'm taking care.
Now, when your mom working nights, was your house the fun house? Did you have people over?
As I got older,
Yeah.
my little sister was hating, but I used to have the hoes over there.
Because I grew up with a couple of partners
over
that
here.
their moms worked nights in their house.
Nobody
We had
over
all
here.
type of shit going on in their house, but it couldn't go down in my house.
I'm glad my
moms was
mom
there.
don't watch this shit. She'll beat my ass.
I feel like we had a different fear in us
Right.
from our parents. These
sure.
kids are protected. Like back in the day, we used to, even when my oldest was younger, I used to be able to walk into the school and walk to his classroom and catch him in action if I needed to discipline him.
I seen that so many.
I can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
And I be trying to tell these teachers, look, I need to roll up on her. I'm telling you, let me catch it. Because the first thing they say, she lying. No, I want to catch it in action so I can say I caught you.
I couldn't even tell my mom.
My mama
Teacher
used to do that
lied.
shit, and I wasn't
I
in the bag.
used to do that to my. I caught him one day. He was playing his
Breaks
ass.
up.
Turned around, saw me peeking through the glass window. He
told
was
that shit to my
shocked.
mom.
Listen,
I wasn't even
He
a
chilled
bad
for a long
kid, and my
time.
mama would do that. Like she would just
Listen.
pop up.
Yeah.
lying was a bad word when I was a kid. I could not say somebody was lying. My mom be lying.
Telling a story.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
telling a story, ma. If I said lying, I'm getting
Oh,
my ass
nah.
beat.
No, you better know it.
Phil, what's your take? Mike?
I mean, it's for me. My parenting skills are a little bit, definitely more lax than my parents. My dad was, yeah. You read the newspaper, ain't it? Y'all like got your ass whooped. So like, yeah. Y'all like it's been like 2 weeks. Y'all got to whoop me. But yeah, it's
Let me need a realignment.
Just I know you did something.
I know you did
Let me
something.
think about something.
he was calibrating us for real, but nah, we was I'm definitely not like that. I try to the biggest thing with me, I try not to hit him when I'm mad. I try to if that would be I try to make that the last step. Hey, look, you know what's gonna happen. Versus just beat him because I'm mad.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I fall short, but I mean,
You with your daughters?
yeah.
That's
I mean, it's real life. I mean, hey,
do it, yo.
but at the same time, like I mean,
do it.
I mean,
You
when
went free zone. Just,
I mean,
Nah, yeah, I'm just saying.
it ain't bad,
It's hard-
but it's like a
hard for
pop
me.
or whatever. But at the same time, I remember when they first started school. School definitely is different now. So they'll be like, "Hey, I call police. They used to that. They were saying that like when they first started whatever school they go to. That was one of the things. Like if you get, I guess they want you to tell whoever. Nah, man. Hey, I call police. Like, we're not calling the police for nothing. But that's my biggest thing is try not to. If I do have to do capital punishment or whatever like that, that it's not because I'm mad or just because I'm trying to get it. They're not gonna learn that way. It's more like you said, talk to them, try to calm them down. With mine at least. Yeah, that's the way I do it.
I have a unique perspective as far as being the only one up here that doesn't actually have a child. But I'm in a unique position because I have a goddaughter, where both her parents are women. So I'm the only consistent male figure in her life. And then I have a niece and nephew where neither one of their dads are around. So all they know male-wise is me. So initially, my nephew, I used to whoop him, yes. But he reminded me so much of myself that I was like, he's that kid where he's not going to really... I needed whoopings. And I thank you, Mom, because Mom's was that, like, she'll pop up at school to the point where all my classmates, and Miss Fleming, hey, we seen your mama, like, what you did again? Like, she was, you know what I'm saying? She stayed up there for me. So she gave principal permission to paddle me. That's how bad it was. Now, y'all don't know about the paddle? Anybody got a paddle?
I ain't never got
I ain't that old, but I
got a paddle.
I
I ain't never got paddle.
But,
Why you happy?
But make a long story short, I realized that the whoopings wasn't getting through to my nephew, so eventually I figured out another tactic. And something that worked on me, because I used to do a lot of camps as a kid, because Mom's kept me busy and kept me out of her hair. I do a thing with him where he's 9 now. If he's not listening and I'm like trying to talk to him, he's not getting it, I'm like, hit the wall.
Wall sits.
So I'm like, he'll go against the wall. I'm like, bend them knees, arms out. Man, you talking about the tears is rolling.
Just
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hold it. I can't. I'm like, but when I was trying to talk to you, it wasn't registered. You know what I'm saying? Like that's actually worse than the whooping. Like, cause the whooping you could,
I know it's worse,
and just do the same thing. But when I hit him with the wall situation, he's kind of like, well, can we talk about it? I'm like, yeah, we can talk about it, but I need you to listen the first time when I'm telling you something. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't telling you nothing bad. I'm trying to help you. You know, so I think with all that being said and listening to all y'all points, I don't really think there's a right or wrong way to raise a child. It's just in the way that you choose to do it with, individually or collectively with who you're raising the child with. But we do recognize and identify that certain children need other needs or special needs compared to other children. So it's really about what works for you, in the household. But I will say I've heard a lot of different people say that they don't believe in, whipping children or beating children, and it's, they rather just talk to them or take their tablets or electronics, whatever the case may be. So, if you see it's working, cool. But if it's not working, maybe, you just got to try a different approach. But I know the way we was raised for the most part, that was a different generation. So we got hands put on us, what I'm saying? And some of us still traumatized to this day from it.
You think,
you know what I'm saying?
you think somebody
my mom almost fought me. She
listen.
You think
with closed fists.
I don't want to turn this into a therapy session, but you think that was because of the fact that she had to be that strong?
Of course.
Was rough. My
So
mom,
you think
great course, so
Single mother.
You think it was because she had to, or you think looking back on it, say for example, if she say she had another figure in the household, you think she would have been as tough on you?
I think if my dad was there, he probably would have been more the disciplinarian. But being that it was her, she had to be, because I was the kid that was going to try her and push her to the limits.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I did things to warrant the ass whooping.
I got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Now, I was
you wouldn't guess that now because I'm more reserved, but as a child,
yeah.
No, I was off the chain.
I was habitual a lot of stuff as well, so I know.
Yeah,
I know. So,
but y'all let us know in the comments which y'all, if you're parents. If you're not a parent, maybe you shouldn't say much. But
Well,
on to the next
great
topic.
comment.
Yeah. Back to entertainment news. Martin Lawrence, the classic show Martin, is coming back as a prequel. It's coming back, as a drama prequel called Young Martin. So apparently they are picking up from his story from the beginning of the 1992 comedy sitcom that we all grew to love as a classic.
Doug don't know Martin.
Hey, relax, yo.
Oh yeah, we had this
Relax,
conversation.
I
We
know
bought
about
Fresh
Martin.
Prince.
I know about Martin.
So they
know about Martin.
so they have the Bel Air drama, which is a new interpretation of Fresh Prince. That's going on season 3, so that seems to be doing well. What y'all think about the potential of having a young Martin as a prequel, and it be a drama, not a comedy?
I know a lot of people be mad at the reboots of old shows and trying to reimagine and shit, but I like that. I like it.
Nostalgia.
Like, yeah,
I'm open to
I
it.
love nostalgia.
I'm open to it.
Especially like how they flipped the Fresh Prince joint.
Yeah.
I fuck
I
with
like that joint. And
And Martin already got a lot of like the stories. You could really flip that into drama. Like I already see how they gonna do it. You know what I mean?
I
With
feel-
Tommy, him not having a job, you could make that into something really different.
Cole.
But that's the thing. It's young
It's-
Martin.
it's
But
before.
if you watch Martin,
But they was friends.
they've been
since
friends.
little.
since,
Okay,
like,
true.
You remember Miss Trinidad
Cole,
and all
too.
that.
Cole,
Yeah.
too.
I know they're gonna have
For
an
that
episode
child.
with Miss Trinidad.
Trinidad,
I know they're gonna have that when.
So maybe the Gina and Pam character might not be prevalent because he didn't grow up with them.
Yeah,
But
probably
you can
not.
expect
they might
Tommy
try to
and-
freak it and try
and
to
a
put
Cole.
them in there. They
There'll
might-
be some little
Or-
girl
or
up in
might
there that's
be-
like a Gina-like character. Or something.
Okay.
They might have two separate, like Gina and Pam over here. And
I guess I'm kind of curious how far they gonna go back. Is they gonna be like
They
a
said high
child
school.
Martin or
they said high school.
high school?
High
Okay,
school.
okay.
And I know Cole and Tommy, they've been friends since they was children.
Yeah.
So they gonna be in there.
And we don't know really from the Martin show how early the Martin and Gina love story started. Like,
I know
Right.
it came out the high school though.
oh,
No,
sure.
we do know because they show you. Remember they had that episode about how they met.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
We do
okay,
know.
yeah.
They
Okay.
met
at a
as
job.
adults.
At her
It wasn't
Yeah.
high school
Yeah.
sweetheart then.
Yeah.
No,
I got it.
because remember when he Martin had the class reunion,
Right.
Gina didn't want
She
more
didn't go
part
there
of the
high-
class.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
Ricky,
yeah,
what they
you're right.
call him.
You're right.
Pretty Ricky, what they
Yeah,
call
yeah,
him.
what they call him.
Yeah.
That is your girl, man.
They gonna have Pretty Ricky in there. Like
Yeah.
that shit gonna be.
So they gonna have the Mama Payne character in there with
Probably.
she probably gonna be making biscuits.
Yeah. Got a lot of pain in there.
Yeah, so it should be interesting. And like
You
Sinead
think
might be in there.
You think Sinead ain't gonna be in that joint?
He might.
Why?
But Shanae was just the neighbor from when him and Gina.
Yeah, I don't think Shanae
Well, that
would
was
be in
Martin's
You
apartment.
think Martin mama will have a mustache?
They gonna have
gotta have a mustache.
nah. They gonna have somebody play Martin's mother. That's
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's
they're
gonna
not gonna have.
It's gonna be completely
It's gonna be
different.
serious.
I don't think it's gonna be any type of comedic element in it.
Yeah. Right.
But I do think like how Chris Rock had
gotta
Everybody
be
Hates Chris.
funny.
I think Martin is going to narrate this joint probably. Like
Probably not narrated.
But you remember Martin was even acting as a child because you remember he was on
He's Roscoe.
no the old show.
He
The-
was on
you know what I'm talking about.
yeah, he was on the I can't think of the name of the show, but he did start
I
young.
can't think of the name.
What's
of it.
happening?
What's happening
What's
now?
happening? Now?
Yeah.
He was on. He started, but Martin
Yep.
was like a young teenager or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So they'll probably show him as a.
Speaking of the Everybody Hates Chris, I know it's a little off topic, but have you all heard that
They're
they are
coming
making
back.
that
Yep.
into a cartoon?
Yeah,
Yep.
animated.
oh no, I didn't know that.
I
I'm
ain't
excited
see that.
about that too.
Me too.
That's dope.
excited about that.
I'm
That was a
excited.
great show. I
Y'all seen
caught
the
on
Good
it late,
Times one?
but
I ain't
don't
seen the
really
good
like
times.
it.
I ain't see it neither.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Good Times has a cartoon.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
I'm
On
sorry, I don't wanna
Netflix.
see it. That's
And- and-
like
Same theme song and everything.
No. It's ghetto-fied.
it's
They're like
It's
super
fat
ghetto
hours.
vibe. Like it's a baby selling
good.
drugs. Like it's
shit.
fucking
baby
horrible.
selling
It's like
drugs.
the PJs, like
The
the
Boondocks?
Yes,
It's like
it's
the
like the
PJ.
PJ.
Okay.
They just not claymation. It was
They
cartoon.
said that shit real offensive.
No, it really is. Like I couldn't
It
get
was
past.
Netflix.
Stereotypicals.
I couldn't get past the first episode.
Now I
It
gotta
was
watch
horrible.
I'm gonna have to watch that joint.
It was horrible. Horrible.
So it's definitely not appropriate for kids.
no.
Okay, it's like an adult cartoon.
Because I tried to sit down and watch it with my
And
kids.
it's
I was
on
like, oh,
what?
hell no.
What is it on Netflix or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
Fucking
Alright.
Steph Curry, man.
Yeah.
Let us down.
Well, back to Martin. Though, like I said, I'm looking forward to it.
He produced the show.
Oh shit.
I'm looking forward to it, and I think it will
That's
be
just
dope if
disappointing.
Martin
'Cause I didn't know that.
narrates the joint. But we're gonna see. I don't know how soon it's gonna come on, or what. Probably be
I'm
sometime
excited about that though.
next
Yeah.
year. But yeah, if Bel Air is doing good, then I'm open to the Martin prequel.
Yeah.
Speaking of shows, Phil, you wanna Moose Mondays?
Hey, man. So,
Okay, Phil.
so there's we can just go into the there's a show on Zeus called the Auntie Show. Auntie Show. I get it, Auntie. And one of the people they had on the show was The Game. How y'all anybody see the episode?
I did.
Seen
And
clips.
Some
I seen
clips,
clips.
more clips of the episode. Game was really explicit on there. Well, the woman on there were really explicit.
Absolutely.
Talking about the game,
Isaac
etc.
Tokyo
Huh? They said what?
What's her name? Tokyo.
Shout
Yeah,
out to Tony.
they were asking
Tony.
about his
she alright.
his private part area. He said, "Yeah, you know it's my dick, etc." He went on it like that. Told her about her daughter, give them the 2-hand twist.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's
All
insane.
3 of them that day after the show.
2-hand twist.
Telling her mom
That's
about her kid.
that's,
And then,
that's,
and then she
crazy.
went ahead and
that's one of the best maneuvers.
showed her
That is a crazy comment.
showed her the moose knuckle. Speaking of moose knuckles, they
Speaking of moose,
how y'all feel about the
Go
Glorilla?
from camel toe to moose knuckle. Like, how, is it a maturing of the camel toe? Because
I
a
guess-
moose is bigger than a
I guess
camel.
the
Different things, right?
I'm
I
lost.
guess it's the
I
They
can't
got
do
all
it.
type of names for it. Snappy
Yeah, yeah.
nappy dugout.
I ain't
whatever
walking
you
around with
wanna,
What?
one showing. So.
Wait a minute.
Glorilla.
You want to?
But then you said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That's an old term. I never heard that.
Never.
The snappy nappy
Oh, none
dugout.
of that.
man.
I
Yo,
never heard that.
your
Yes.
IV is from the 70s.
oh, none of
I heard that
that.
shit on Jim.
Never heard that.
A
That's
snappy,
like when they
nappy
shave back then.
dugout?
That's that wolf pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Excuse me, wolf vagina. Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah.
Anyway,
So how y'all feel about Moose Knuckle Mondays, man? Y'all
I
got
don't
an
have a
opinion?
foot because I didn't know this
I
shit
will
existed.
not be in
till-
participation.
That's just my attention. I didn't know that
Okay.
shit existed.
Moose
But
Mondays.
Listen,
Moose Knuckle
How do you
Mondays.
feel about your
handful.
girlfriends or your partners participating?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's
For
kind of
the
wild.
culture.
That's kind of
Yeah.
wild.
I'm
Who
not-
on that joint?
That's
man?
that's the culture I'm not a part of.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't.
exactly.
I wouldn't want my out of respect for my girlfriend. I wouldn't do the eggplant Fridays, and
Right.
I hopefully she would respect me enough not to do the Moose Knuckle
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Mondays
it's
or
a
the Titty
respect.
Tuesdays.
It's a respect.
Or respect
question.
herself enough not to do it at all.
You getting dressed to go out and she walk out and her moose knuckle is showing.
Hello.
Is you making her change or
yeah.
is she rocking out?
Better.
rock out.
I can't make her do anything, but I'm going
request?
to bring it to her attention. And say,
Yeah,
hey,
I'm a, like,
you know what
yo,
I'm saying
you know your shit
your
out.
thing
yo.
out, your
Are you
print
gonna
out.
hold it against her how she reacts? If she decides to say, "Oh well, I know it's showing. I'm cool."
I'm
As
gonna
long
make
as you
I'm gonna
cool.
make a mental note of her response, and I'm like, okay, you must be cool with the Moose Monday. You want your dugout out? You want your dugout?
Now you
Okay,
gotta wipe Monday off the calendar.
you want your dugout?
Yeah,
No offense, though.
Ain't no Mondays
you
for
want
me.
your
We don't
dugout.
celebrate that.
I just,
day.
That's how you feel. That's how you feel. You just want to let it all hang out.
I mean,
That's
real
great.
talk. I mean, I
Don't say nothing to me when I
cool
wear
with
my
it,
gray
yeah.
sweatpants.
No.
I had a girl. My
Take the sweatpants off.
girl now said, "Hey, look, man, gray sweatpants ain't really fly." So I respect her wishes.
It's
So
not fly. She okay. Actually,
So
okay, my bad.
I just hope she will respect my wishes and not do the joint.
Now, as a man, hold on, because it took me a while to kind of understand where the ladies were coming from with the gray sweatpants. I'm thinking about comfort. You know what I'm saying? At this point in my life, you know, I like to be comfortable. You know, so
You better put some compression shorts on.
so you know, I got all different colors. I got blue, I got
The
black.
boxer briefs are
You ain't
down.
got no
saying?
ethical.
Hold that thing
You ain't
down.
got no ethicals. Don't they hold them up in there?
You need some.
But I guess I just won't thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what's wrong with my gray sweatpants? They be like, so you going out the house like that? I'm like, what? Like, I'm just running to Wawa real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Not like that.
Really?
Hey, man.
No? Okay.
Yeah, nah. I'm gonna need you to go change.
There's a lot of people at Wawa any time of the day.
And women really like
What
be
y'all-
looking.
what y'all
Y'all
think
really
about
be looking
happening,
at dudes with gray
though?
sweatpants.
It's distracting like a moose knuckle. How can I not look at that?
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
So you have
I'm
somebody
looking at
look at it.
Listen, because your
Somebody
peripheral
just look at my
catches
meat,
things.
I'm
Like
mad.
you don't necessarily ask. To
Why
things, but
why are you
It's there.
garnishing extra attention when you don't have to?
Is that the same as women
do have
having their
something
cleavage out though? Is that the same thing?
no,
Right.
it's equivalent to the moose knuckle. That's the equivalent.
So women, so y'all wearing an outfit where your cleavage is displayed like up and everything, and sitting out. You know, that's not the same.
Because that's distracting as a motherfucker.
Yeah, very.
I'm looking at
Very.
when your titties is out. I'm
Yo,
going.
titties,
I mean,
you
y'all
know
look
what
at
I'm saying?
everything.
Stop looking. You see titties
woman can be
everywhere.
titties
How
Titties
can
should
I
go.
not look
You
though?
gonna
They
look.
sitting up and just in my
Dick
face.
is everywhere. You see
But
dicks
it's
all the time.
I think it's
the gray
only.
sweatpant, like the gray sweatpant has become popular. So when we see a gray sweatpant, we automatically gonna look because
Which is
what's in them gray
deceiving.
sweatpants?
Okay.
Don't
Same
believe
thing
what's
with the,
behind those
shorts.
gray sweatpants, ladies.
Hoochie daddy shorts. They call it. Same thing with that.
Hoochie daddy shorts.
Yeah, kind of. Like,
Above the,
They can't
above
wear
the,
the hoochie
above
daddy
the knee.
shorts?
he can wear.
I like hoochie daddy
'Cause,
shorts,
like,
but the
hoochie
print,
daddy, like-
the print don't need to
So
ever
you don't
show.
really
me
see the
seeing
print.
Doug have on like above the knee shorts. These are hoochie daddies.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause, like you don't really see the print. Like,
But the print shouldn't be showing.
hoochie daddy
That's kinda
shorts is
crazy.
just, like we like to see y'all in them.
Okay,
But the print and the gray sweatpant, like
that's just a bit much.
that's like an.
I want to see you in them,
Okay.
but not as my man. The other girl, they can't nobody
Bro,
else
like, what
see
is
that.
you going out the house like
You
that
wearing those
for?
around the house,
What
right?
y'all think gonna happen though? Just cause they see it. What y'all think gonna
I
happen?
don't want to. Why don't nobody
So-
need to see that?
What if they
You don't
black
even- Don't be
sweatpants?
advertising what's mine.
Don't be advertising.
Like-
You don't want.
what
You
you
don't,
say, Doug? What
I
if
say,
they
what if
black?
they black sweatpants? Like, why is
Yeah,
it
she
like
gonna be tripping,
specifically gray?
So black,
Black
is darker.
is
You can't
more-
see the
yeah,
print. As,
it's a facade. Yeah.
yeah.
So
like,
basically, wear a dark color.
It
dark. Yeah,
disappears into
if
the
you want
abyss.
to, if you want to be comfortable, get your dark color.
do girls not want guys
Interesting.
that like other girls like want to?
Yeah, but she don't need to see that.
Interesting.
Because you can like
Can't get no
imagine, you can like
Nah,
you
ain't
know
no matches right here.
No, you can know that I might have a good thing over here, but then to see it like that's
I see the
too
point
much.
you making, see though, because us as men sometimes we like, yeah, like, you know, we'll see our ladies and they pop up and you're like, yeah, do your thing, like, you know, say that's mine.
I
right?
like it. I like for
But
niggas.
women might not be like, hey, nah, you doing that's too much attention. Like, you don't want your guy to be getting those type of looks.
Yeah,
It's
nah.
about making each other comfortable too. Like it
Yeah.
depends on the type of relationship you got. Like if I say, I'm not bitching about it, but if I just say, look, boo, nah,
Not
that ain't
today.
it. It should be that simple.
Yeah.
But what if
You
the
know what I'm saying?
what if
Like,
the
'cause
gray
if you
sweats
tell
just
me
go
you
to
don't like
fit
something
that?
that I'm wearing, I'm gonna change. Like
Right.
I'm
Shouldn't be
gonna
no
let you have
rebuttal
that.
on
I'm gonna submit to you.
Go back to that
Disrespect.
submit.
Let's go back.
If
Exactly.
the proper undergarments
We're
are worn, it's not a
untrainable.
problem.
Like dogs.
Just put on some compression shorts.
Okay.
I don't.
said
get
like
the- I
dog.
don't-
Like dog.
Wear your
Yeah.
wear your
Word
gray.
true.
I don't,
Stacey?
I don't get the big deal, man. Like,
Okay.
I'm not. My joint got a moose knuckle out. I'm not tripping. Like, what? She got a fat pussy.
So-
She can't hide this shit.
If y'all make a run to Waffle, if you me and your lady would make a run to Waffle House, and she got on what's the
Leggings?
no
Biker
like
shorts?
boy shorts.
Biker shorts.
Boy shorts or like booty shorts going to Waffle House with you.
Booty shorts and boy shorts two different things.
I'm well booty shorts.
Does either matter?
Yeah,
it matter?
boy shorts is drawers.
So-
She
Yeah,
can't
that's-
wear her drawers to fucking.
Oh,
golf.
I mean,
Okay,
not boys.
but I mean,
yeah.
you said you was okay with the moose knuckle showing. So what's too
Well,
far for you?
I'm
like
not
the-
cool with her being her drawers,
What
but
is-
if her moose knuckles just happen to show, I'm not. Oh no, you gotta change
Like you can
that.
see the moose knuckle with like biker shorts or like leggings and shit like that.
I know that. I was
Alright,
just
so
saying,
she got.
I'm just trying to see what's too far for him.
If she got leggings on, and her moose knuckles out. I ain't. Oh, go change because niggas gonna look at. Like, I don't think she gonna go out and fuck some dude like just because her moose knuckle out. Nigga look at it. He look at it. He ain't gonna get it.
Okay, so look,
Yeah,
I've
yeah, I'm
seen
not
girls
tripping.
wear Ethica shorts, the boxers,
Yeah.
as shorts.
I seen that.
What if she had on them and her moose knuckle was showing? Does that change it up? Because that's damn near close to boy shorts.
If it's just,
It's still underwear.
I mean, I'm gonna let you know. I'm
It's just
like,
that
hey,
girl underwear.
I don't know if you know or not, but
I'm
your
not,
shit out.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you cool with it, I'm cool with it.
You
What
can't
if a
wear.
lip hanging
you can't
out?
Wear, you can't
Go
wear.
deeper.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Some gotta piss you
A
off.
lip.
You can't wear
That's
your
wild.
drawers outside. But you got, like I said, you got some shorts on. Like you just got a fat pussy. You got a fat pussy. Dog. Like she can't
It's
hide.
ways to. It's not a disability. Like it's
You
not
got-
like something you just. You just accepted it. The person, the pussy don't got to show. Period.
It ain't got to show all the time, but hey, them leggings, your Jones showing, I ain't gonna be like, oh, you going outside, so you must be going to fuck somebody. Like, I don't care. Like, dudes
I'm
look,
not
they
looking
gonna
to
look.
fuck somebody, but it's just. I get it.
Yeah.
Like,
Y'all
looking don't bother me.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I turn around and see my nigga looking at my joint. I caught him like, funny.
Yeah.
Hey, I be on the same shit.
Right.
looking at my girl.
Yeah.
You looking at my girl?
Like, nigga, I seen you. I caught you. Like,
Yeah,
all right.
like, nigga,
I got you.
I look at your
It's
girl, nigga, when
flattering,
she
though.
walk by.
Tap for tit.
Yeah,
Tit for tat.
It is. It's looking something.
Yo, y'all let us know what y'all think about Moose Mondays and just the whole concept of it.
Shout out
man.
to Glorilla, too.
Let us know in the comments. Speaking of, go over to our YouTube channel, Politickz as usual with a Z, not an S. Show some love, man. Hit that notification bell, like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe. We've been around for a little minute now doing our thing, so we love all the new support. Did y'all want to do a game? We got time for a game? One game? See, did you have a game? No? All right, we good?
Call it.
Good, son.
All right. Yeah, we good. So, this is the end of the episode. Like I said, head over to Politickz as usual with a Z, not an S on the YouTube. Make sure you listen to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify where you can stream the episodes, okay? Politics is what we do. Hip hop is what we live. We out.
Politics as usual.